All right, in 13.2, we're going to look at saturated solutions and solubility. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is crystallization. Crystallization is the forming a solid or a crystal lattice, and it is the opposite of forming a solution. So you're kind of going to have this process of your crystal dissolving, becoming a solution, and your solution crystallizing back into the solid. And what we kind of have is this equilibrium, all right? And this is that picture here. We have a solid that is dissolving, make a solution, and we have sometimes the solution breaking apart to then recrystallize and make the solid, okay? And we're going to have some different kinds of solution we've got going on here, all right? And the first one is a saturated solution. Okay, so you have a saturated solution, which is when you can no longer fit any more solute into your solvent. So that's going to be where, like in this example over here, this picture, that one is saturated because you have solute sitting on the bottom of your solution. Okay, an equilibrium then forms between your solute and your solvent, and you can't then increase any more solute dissolving. So I have as much solute dissolving as I do solvent crystallizing, which is what that kind of like equilibrium we're going to talk about throughout the entire year. Okay, we have an unsaturated solution then, which is when you can still fit more solute into your solvent, so you do not have an equilibrium and more can be dissolved. Meaning an unsaturated solution, you will not see any solid sitting on the bottom. Okay, you can actually put more in there. Okay, now we have a supersaturated solution, which actually looks like an unsaturated, but it is not. Okay, supersaturated solutions have a greater amount of solute that are dissolved in your solvent than it is saturated. So you somehow actually get more in there than you should. You usually need to add heat to get something to be supersaturated. Your molecules move really, really quickly, and then will attach to your solvent more. So more solute that attaches than actually should, because they're moving so fast they run into one another and they stick. Okay, these are very unstable and they can very easily become a saturated solution. And you can very easily do that by just adding a seed crystal or a crystal of that original solute. So then your excess stuff then will get attached then to that seed crystal, and you end up with all the crystals kind of falling back out of the solution again, which is how you know that you have a supersaturated solution. If you added another crystal to an unsaturated, it would dissolve. That's kind of how you tell the difference there.